Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny 2 video. Now, before we get started, every single week I like to do a giveaway for you guys, especially my subscribers, and I'm also giving away 3 copies of Destiny 2. If you want to enter in for any of those giveaways, the details are on the screen now. All you have to do is pause the video, read the instructions, and enter in for the giveaways. Also, heads up to anybody that is announced the winner. Congratulations. To get into this video now, we are talking about the Lost Foundry series I started on my channel a couple months back, and I want to finish this series in reference to Destiny 2. As we all know, Destiny 2 has some new foundries coming into the mix, known as Vice and probably many others. We're hoping some of those are the old Lost Foundries that we never really got to see mentioned in Destiny, other than a couple of exotics. We've already talked about Tex Mechanica, which could make a return in Destiny 2. And we've also talked about Casoid, which also, again, could make a return in Destiny 2. This time in this video, we're talking about DAITO, the makers of the Jade Rabbit, the exotic scout rifle that many people know and love. So thank you to David Rowell for the beautiful concept art. We're going to go over the concept art first and then talk a little bit more about Destiny 2. So the very first concept art is going to be the Sienna, which is going to be a legendary version of the scout rifle of Jade Rabbit, which again looks a lot like Jade Rabbit, but with a couple minor alterations to make it look a little less exotic. But still, ultimately, the DAITO Foundry looks amazing, and this one definitely still could be considered exotic. But moving over into Destiny 2, maybe not so much. Moving onward, we've got the hand cannon, which is known as the Mendoza, and again, Jade Rabbit feel, except definitely a hand cannon. Really stocky barrel, hand grip just like a sidearm or a hand cannon would have. It's got a nice little scope reticle, and there we have it. We've got a DAITO Jade Rabbit styled hand cannon. Then moving downwards, we've got the auto rifle known as the Tianjin. The Tianjin is definitely a bulky looking auto rifle, but still, it kind of looks like that scout rifle feel, but that barrel's pretty large, and I would definitely speculate this to be an auto rifle of some sort. Moving further down, we've got a sniper rifle that kind of looks like an Omalong mixed with a Jade Rabbit, but ultimately, if you just take a quick glimpse at this and you've seen it in Destiny, you'd probably consider this an exotic sniper rifle, which looks really cool. It's called the Caracas, by the way. Then going down, we've got the pulse rifle, the Tua Luce, which is going to be the LR5, and this this pulse rifle, it definitely looks like a pulse rifle, but it definitely has the vibe of a Jade Rabbit. It's got that barrel, the silencer type barrel. It's got the stock that looks just like a pulse rifle would, and it's also got the foregrip in the front to definitely make it look like that pulse rifle vibe, which, again, incredible work from David. Then we've got the fusion rifle, the Geneva. So the Geneva or Geneva is a very awesome looking fusion rifle. Honestly, this would have been really cool to have in the game back in Destiny 1. If this could have been an exotic fusion rifle, I would have been completely content with this. As you can see, there's a massive 3-barrel design on the front, and looks like this would wreck people. I'm not too sure if the lights on the front were the charging lights or maybe the number of rounds left in the magazine, but it's a really interesting feature nonetheless. And also the actual cartridge for the fusion rifle coils is also pretty interesting down in the bottom where I am circling the mouse. Then moving further down, we've got the sidearm, the Essen, the LR7 model, which is going to be a pretty sweet looking sidearm. And honestly, with the sidearm meta right now in Destiny 1, it'd probably be really overpowered. But moving over to Destiny 2, maybe not so much. Then moving further down, we've got the last gun to talk about, which is the Numatia. The Numatia is going to be the shotgun for DAITO, and this thing looks incredible and looks like a beast. But then again, shotguns got nerfed in Destiny 1, so let's move over into Destiny 2 really quick. Now, there isn't any heavy weapons showcased in this so far because David didn't design any machine guns or rocket launchers for this class. But moving over to Destiny 2, there's a huge possibility that DAITO could be returning. It could be one of those lost foundries, and we are going to the European Dead Zone. and it has a clear potential to have the foundries located in that area. So we all know that there are a few people that were considered guardians at one point in time that actually moved over into the European Dead Zone and created their own community. They didn't want to be guardians, so they wanted to protect themselves, but they didn't want to protect the entire world. They didn't want to protect the entire human race. They kind of veered off and they didn't want to participate in the actions that the Guardians were being a part of. One of those foundries could have been DAITO. And alongside this, Tex Mechanica and Casoid and many other foundries when the city was first formed could have been a part of this European Dead Zone. So the European Dead Zone could house a bunch of memories that we can unlock into these new factions, new weapons, new armor. We could actually have DAITO armor and Tex Mechanica armor. I'm really excited to see what happens in Destiny 2 because I feel like the history of Destiny is going to unfold with this new game. I think the sequel is the opening point for us to learn everything about the Guardians' past, and that is my idea for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video, share it with your friends, and as always, perfect time to subscribe for daily Destiny content and daily Destiny 2 content. And as always, Guardians, stay violent and be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there is the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.